just a moment. Those of you who are new here, my name is Sarah. I am going to be providing free yes and no ratings. So pop your questions in the chat if you would like to receive a rating as well. Focus on simpler questions, okay? I am not doing timelines. I'm doing just yes and no readings. So make sure you don't make your question a timeline question. How is everyone doing today? Hi, Enrique. Hi, everyone. I'm just making sure everything is working. I am multi-streaming as well, so please be patient. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes, should always be hopeful. Sorry, guys, just a moment. Just making sure everything is working. Oh. Feeling positive about the work you did. Good, good. Don't lose your positivity, my lovely. Never lose your positivity. There you are. We have the Two of Cups coming through. Okay. I'm feeling very positive as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tapping and sharing the live. Those of you that would like to guarantee your rating, of course, you can just check the instructions up on the top. I'm not going to be here too long. I'm going to be here for about 20 minutes or so, okay? So 20 minutes, half an hour. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to be doing private ratings once I finish with this session as well. So those of you that would like timeline ratings, see where things are between you and someone, when certain events will take place as well, such as communication, commitment, you know, anything, just let me know. You can book a reading for this afternoon as well. And this evening. Lady, thank you so much for following. Hello, lovely. Okay, so let's begin the readings, guys. So for free readings, I do come to those of you who I am drawn to the most. Make sure that your energy is open to receiving a reading. If you don't receive a reading during today's session, please do follow. That way you will be notified next time I come live, okay? So you might get a reading next time. You never know. You never know. And Star, I'm not doing timelines. And Fendi, that goes for you as well. Guys, I am doing tarot. Tarot is not timelines, okay? Soon is a timeline. Is you're asking about a timeline, essentially, okay? Soon, it just means that a short amount of time. So make sure that you don't ask, you don't make your question a timeline question. Those of you that would like to receive a reading. If it happens that during the reading I do receive a timeline from your guides, of course I will pass on the message. It doesn't usually happen that quickly, you know, when I'm doing a live, because we have a very short amount of time with each and every one of you. But privately, of course, I do take my time. So that's why I do reserve timeline readings for private readings only. So let's see. Sami, will Mfundo get his pension money soon? Okay, so different question again for you, my lovely Jasmine. Those of you that do want a timeline reading, okay, the best thing that you can do, don't waste your time here. Go to my website, book a one-question reading, just a one-question reading that already comes with timelines. But yeah, I'll be doing those readings once I finish with the live. Jasmine, why is an RS? Jasmine is a yes and no question. Cynthia, does Timothy misses me? Cynthia, thank you so much for your question. Please do think of Timothy as we draw your cards. Cynthia and Timothy. It just helps me connect with his energy as well. Cynthia and Timothy. He does misses you. He does. I see that the distance between the two of you, it's going to become greater right now, my lovely. It doesn't mean that it's gonna stay that way, okay? Just some things for you to be aware. Something is gonna happen here that it's gonna feel like this person is moving apart. But yeah, he does miss you, and you miss him very much as well. That's coming through very strongly also. Thank you so much for your question, and much love and light to you as well. Journey, thank you so much for sharing the live. Omi, should I give up on E? Omi, please do think of E as we draw your cards. Omi and E. Thank you. Omi and E. My lovely, it's up to you, okay? It's a very difficult question to answer because I feel that you're drawn to this person for a reason, okay? There is a very deep connection there between you both. I see them moving right now, okay? Not towards you, but towards the other direction. So yeah, I'm not surprised you're asking that question. If you do want this person in your life, it's going to require some work. It's going to require, some understanding as well of where they are in life right now and why things are the way that they are. There is a bit of miscommunication here between the two of you, and hence why you're finding yourself in this situation. If you want this person back in your life, I would say go for it, okay? The work, it's going to pay off for sure. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance. It's going to be worth it, but if you're not willing to do the work as well, that's fine. You can find someone that's already on the same level as you, okay? Someone that already that communicates better with the way that you do. So it is up to you, okay? Either way, there's no right or wrong here. The connection is there, but you're also going to meet other people that you do share a good connection with. So it's up to you, essentially, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, those of you that do want to dive deep, I do a full love reading, which it does come. We talk about the dynamics between you and the other person, how to best communicate with each other as well, make the most out of the connection. And it does come with a lot of timelines as well, which is really, really helpful. So, and even if the person that you're with right now is not your person, we'll look into when there's a strong energy coming through. That's worth you noting. And also I do energy healing, cord cutting, love healing, which is great for reconciliations. The love healing, make sure that you do consult with me first. If you haven't had a reading before and I haven't suggested a healing, do consult with me first, okay? Because it isn't gonna be for everyone, just so you know. Don't book that one without consultation. Dawn, thank you so much for following, lovely. Welcome on in. Okay. Jody, thank you for your question, hon. Jody, please do think of T as we draw your cards. Jody and T. Thank you. Spirit, please. Jody and T. Oh, sorry, lovely. I've got a card on the floor for you. Listen, you're thinking quite negatively right now, okay? They think very highly of you. They think very highly of you. I do see you guys being fine, okay? Just because there are ups and downs in the relationship doesn't mean that doesn't mean that there isn't a connection there. There is something strong between the two of you, and you will be fine. Thank you so much for your question, lovely. And much love and light to you. Maria, will Carmelo reach out and ask Maria out? Okay, Maria, please do think of Carmelo as we draw your cards. Maria and Carmelo. Thank you. You are going to get what you want, my lovely. You will get what you want, okay? Don't worry. You're thinking quite negatively right now. I see you put in a lot of work and you're like, oh my gosh, was it worth it? Was it not? He was, okay? Don't question yourself too much. He's coming back. But he's not coming back. He's gonna ask you out, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question. And much love and light to you as well. Annie, thank you so much for following. Guys, those of you who have booked a private reading, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you as soon as I finish with the live, okay? So you will be receiving your reading this afternoon. Natalie, thank you so much. I'll come to you in just a moment. Those of you that do choose to do PayPal instead of the Galaxy, make sure that you do you add your question with the donation so I don't have to look for you on TikTok or YouTube. And let me see. I see Annie, Annie, with the pregnancy reading, I do timeline readings and also fertility readings privately, okay? I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. At timelines and fertility readings, I don't do it on TikTok. Here, I just keep things simpler. So, but yeah, you can book a one question reading or a full fertility reading if you want, but it's not, I'll get back to you once I finish here with the live, okay? So you'll still get your reading this afternoon. And let me see. Where is... So yeah, guys, here during the live, I focus on tarot because it's simpler, it's easier. So I don't use timeline. I don't use tarot for timelines, okay? Tarot doesn't work that way. So please don't make your question a timeline question. Natalie, does David have feelings for me? Will we be in a relationship? Okay, Natalie, please do think of David as we draw your cards. Thank you. Natalie and David. Natalie and David. Okay. He's very charming. He's very charming, but he's also very scared and very scared of commitment, my lovely. So you're gonna see that he's the type of person that, yes, he wants to feel loved, he wants to connect with people, but when things feel too real, he's gonna shut off, okay? He's gonna shut down and he's almost like gonna run away. It's not, there's so much potential between the two of you. There is a spark there for sure. We do have the star coming through. It's coming through in reverse. So the energy that I get here from him is very on and off, because he's scared of commitment, okay? There is a very avoidant energy here. So whenever things become a little bit too serious, you're going to see that he's going to shut down. He's going to almost like turn into someone that you don't recognize, because that's just his way of detaching. It's not a reflection of your connection, because you feel something, but rest assured he also does, okay? But he's not exploring those feelings. He's pushing those feelings down. I don't see you both connecting right now. Because of that, okay, I don't see, not in a relationship sense at least, okay, there could be like some time together, but not in the relationship sense. Let's draw some more, Spirit, please. Natalie, he needs to work on that, because he's an avoidant as well. It's going to be very difficult for him to work on that. Of course, therapy, counseling can always help, but I feel that for him, look into energy healing if you can, okay? Yeah, exactly. And then he comes back always. Yeah, because he's drawn to you, because the connection is there. So even though he tried to push those feelings down, those emotions down and run away, eventually he will come back to you, because the pull is too strong, but then he will do the same thing over and over again. Oh, I think are we back? I think we got cut off there for a second. But yes, my lovely, I was saying that yes, he will come back to you, because the pull between the two of you is very strong, okay? So even with him pushing those feelings down, he's still gonna come to you eventually, but he's also gonna run away, okay? So that on and off energy is not gonna go anywhere. Look into healing, as I said, because counseling, I feel, is gonna be very difficult. He's not gonna stop there and decide to fix himself, okay? So look into energy healing to let go of that stubborn energy. I've seen some amazing transformations. You don't have to book it with myself, okay? I'm just suggesting that because I do believe it's going to help you. So if you can't book it privately, go to your local spiritualist church or center. Oftentimes they do energy healing free of charge or on a very, very small donation basis. In those cases, it's going to be collective healing, so it's not going to be as strong, but believe me, it's already going to help. Okay, so if you can't book privately, look into those options because I think that that's going to help a lot. Let's go ahead and draw some tea leaf cards for you also. So Spirit, please, Natalie, and thank you. Okay, so we have the lion. The lion is your guide telling you that now is the time to act, okay? Now is the time to do something. If you don't want to lose this person, you need to take action as well. It's not just about sitting there and waiting for things to fall into place because they're not going to. And then we also do have the broken bridge. The broken bridge does let you know that the path that you're on right now, you're not going to see the outcome that you want, okay? But of course it can change if you change your approach. And then the broom talks about new home, new attitude, okay? So it's about doing things that you haven't done in the past, okay? So yeah, trying to fix the same old problems with the same old solutions that hasn't worked in the past, it's not going to work again. So what should I do? If I were you, my lovely, I would either book a energy healing just for himself, okay, or a love healing, which essentially will already remove a lot of his blocks, but will also strengthen your connection. So look into that if you can. You can read about it on my website. But again, the energy healing, you don't have to book it with myself. You can go to your local spiritualist church and have it done free of charge if you want. But the option is there. Read about it on my website. And then if you have any questions as well, just send me a message. My WhatsApp is linked in my bio, lovely. But yes, and we can also do a full love reading if you want. You know, with a full love reading, we'll look at we'll have a better understanding between the dynamics between you and him and how to best communicate with the person. Just communication already goes a long way. So look into that. I do a combo of love healing plus full love reading, which is cheaper, both of them together. So if you can book that, do it. But there are other ways as well that you can fix, okay, what is going on between the two of you. Yes, these feelings are definitely there, okay? There are strong feelings both ways. Thank you so much for your question, lovely, and thank you so much for your donation as well. I will leave you with that. If I hear from you again later today, great. And let's see who else do we have here. Thank you, guys. Those of you who have already booked a private reading as well, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live, okay? Hi, Paul, new follower. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let me come to YouTube because I always do tend to forget about YouTube. I'm so sorry, guys. So Arcana, my question is visible. Yes, it's visible. So Srinivas, if I am mispronouncing anyone's name, please accept my apologies. It will not change the result of your reading, okay? It's just me being silly. He just wants to have fun. He just wants to have fun. Yes, that's exactly... Sorry, Natalie, I'm coming back to you quickly, okay? Because I don't think you understood your reading. That's exactly what I said in your reading. He wants to get close to people. He wants to feel loved. But when things become too serious, he runs away because he's scared of those feelings, okay? He's an avoidant. His energy is blocked. So yes, he just wants to have fun. He knows that with you, things could become serious quite quickly because the feelings are there. So he runs away. So yes, you're right, okay? You're right, but you're wrong at the same time. The feelings are still there, even though he just wants to have fun. Okay, so Srinivas Rao, come back in my life, no contact, Arcana Rao. Okay, so let's draw your cards, lovely, on YouTube. Make sure that you do think of this person as I draw your cards as well, because they're not present. It simply just helps me connect with your energy faster. So Srinivas, I'm gonna say S and A, okay? So will A return to S's life? Okay, so Spirit, please, will A return to S's life? A and S. Thank you. No, I don't see them returning. And I'm gonna say something bold here as well, okay? Lovely. I feel there's someone else in your life, someone else that you're not paying attention to. So you do need to you need to get your mind out of A so you can recognize this other person, okay? They are already in your circle. I feel they're very, very close. Have you already spoken to them? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say yes or no because I'm not sure, but they are in your circle already, okay? So they just could be like a work person that you haven't been introduced to, I don't know, but they are already in your circle. But yeah, you're not paying attention to them. So focus on yourself for a little bit. Forget about A for a week or two, okay? You don't have to let go of the idea of him if that feels too scary. Just focusing on yourself for a week or two is not gonna ruin anything with A. I don't think he is your person. So just so you know, okay, listen to yourself as well, listen to the signs, listen to people around you also. Perhaps people are already telling you the same thing as well. But I do feel that someone else is there and the energy is coming through quite strongly. So I don't want you to miss out on that opportunity either, okay? Thank you so much for your question and much, much love and light to you as well. Okay, guys, I'll be here for another 10 minutes or so, okay? So those of you who have booked a private reading already, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you as soon as I finish with the live. And yes, go check out, guys, my website here. During the live, I provide some free readings, yes and no questions. We only really touch the surface. For those of you who don't know me, I am Sarah, a psychic medium and also energy healer. I have been doing this work for over a decade. It is something that has been passed down to me through generations. So thank you so much for your trust. I also do energy healing in person, remotely, it doesn't matter. The results are the same, so you can choose which you prefer. If you want to come to me in person, just send me a message. I am on the very edge between London and Hertfordshire, so you can come to me fairly easily. Okay, there is a tube station 5 minutes walk from me. It is an uphill, so you will get tired, but don't worry, there will be refreshments when you arrive. And let's see who else do we have coming through. Yeah, I do the bulk of my work outside of TikTok and also YouTube. I do like to come here to do some pre-readings, especially to those who can't afford a reading, you know. That's the aim of when I come live. And so let's see who are being drawn. Some difficult names today. You guys are testing me. So I'm gonna go to you, my lovely Exilda. If I am mispronouncing your name, don't worry. It's not going to affect your reading, okay? So, but please accept my apologies for that. So Exilda, does Xavier miss what we had? Okay, so Xavier and Exilda, please do think of Xavier as we draw your cards. Xavier and Exilda. Xavier and Exilda. Okay, he misses you. Yes, he's pushing those feelings down, that's for sure, okay? So he's not like sitting with those emotions, but he does miss you, even though he doesn't acknowledge that or communicate that with you. He does miss you, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question and much love to you. Mendoza, thank you so much for following. Maria, I do specialize, it must be new, lovely. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility, okay? The fertility side of my practice, of my work, I don't do it on TikTok at all or YouTube. I only do it privately. So you're more than welcome to book a private reading on that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Okay, Paul, does JCC have, is JCC attracted to Paul? Okay. Paul, think of JCC and let's see what comes through. Paul and JCC. They are. They are. I think they don't know. They don't know if you're attracted to them either. Okay, because I don't know if you know this, Paul, but there is like there's like a barrier between you and other people. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. But yeah, I feel if you make a move, it will be reciprocated. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Tracy, thank you so much for tapping the screen. Okay, so Brandon Brandon, I am not doing timelines. That's a very full-on question. We can see if you're gonna meet, you know, a future partner, which I'm sure you will. Okay, I'm sure you will. So let's not even bother doing that reading. But timelines, tarot doesn't give you timelines. Don't bother asking tarot for timelines. That's not what tarot is for. Okay, guys. So just be very, very mindful of that. Some people confuse tarot with other practices. I do timeline readings privately, so you're more than welcome to book a one-question reading if you want from my website. It is linked in my bio and is also up here on the top. I'll be doing those readings once I finish with the live. But yeah, timelines are very time-consuming, and it's not done with tarot at all. Mia, does Alex wants to be with me? Mia, please do think of Alex, and let's see what comes through for you, lovely. Mia and Alex, thank you. Mia and Alex. I see you thinking, and I see you questioning as well. Mia and Alex, thank you. I don't think Alex is the one, Mia. There's gonna be someone else, okay? There will be someone else, my lovely. I don't think Alex is the one. Guys, those of you that would like a full love reading, go to my website, thepracticalmedium.com. My most popular reading is the full love reading. I love doing a deep dive into your love life, whether you're connected with someone or not, okay, it doesn't matter. So that reading does come with plenty of timelines as well. So go check it out. I also do telephone, email, and in-person readings, you know, WhatsApp readings, messages, whatever you prefer. I'm a long-time follower. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, my lovely. Lots of people here. Let's see. Lots of private clients as well. I love seeing private clients coming through. So will John reach out soon? Let's see if he's gonna reach out, okay? And John. He will reach out. I don't know when, but he will reach out. There's a lot to come here for the two of you, which I'm very excited about, but I don't know when, my lovely. I am not doing timelines. You can book a timeline reading privately. Let me come to... Okay. Guys, I will have to go now, okay? I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I told you I was only gonna be here for 30 minutes. It's just done 30 minutes now. So those of you who have booked a private reading, I'll be in touch with you very, very soon. You should have already received an email from Shopify acknowledging your booking, but I'll message you as well so we can arrange your reading. So yeah, thank you so much for trusting me with your readings, lovelies. And those of you that have any questions about energy work, readings, you know, love healing, reconciliation, just drop me a message. I'll be available for that as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. If you haven't received a free reading during today's session, go book one if you can. If you can't, come back next time. Hopefully you will receive a reading that next time, okay? Thank you all so much.